I think it's, you know, us looking back on our high school lives. You know, we've kind of looked back on the crazy things that have happened with us. Everyone has a crazy high school story, and I'm not one of those people. I'll tell you right now, nothing in my high school has been that crazy, but there is something very significant I wanted to talk to you guys about on my graphics class. So, long story short, I went to a vocational technical school, which is a school comprised of two classes. You have a academic side, and you have a shop side. Shop side being metal fabrication, which is welding, drafting, floor planning, electronics, computer building and computer chip working, graphic communications, mostly printing where I was at, but it's supposed to be about the arts. So I went to that school, and I've been there for a while. This is probably my sophomore year, before, actually right around the time I started creating this YouTube channel. Yes, I made this in my sophomore year of high school. So, yeah, there's some awesome facts right there for you guys. So, I'm in class, and I have a bunch of kids with me, you know, obviously class kids, you know, all that jazz, and we all, you know, we're kind of like a dysfunctional little art group, you know, we're all doing our own things and don't care about each other. Now, we have this kid who's in our class. I'm not gonna say anyone's name in here, you know, because I ain't all about that. I'm not gonna be saying people's names and just, like, you know, showing their identities to the world, but I'm gonna tell you, this kid nicknamed himself God. Now, this kid called himself God. It was a running joke in our school. That was his nickname he gave himself, and other people referred to him as. So we're just gonna call this kid God. So yeah, God. So God comes in this class one day. This is like the whole story begins. He comes in one day, and he just comes in, strolls in, and he goes, "Hey, how's it going, everybody?" He goes, "Sand, how's it going, man? How's it going?" The girl looks up and she's like, "Sand?" He's like, "You are Sand." He goes, "That is your name now. Congratulations, you are Sand." No one had a problem with any of this, so it's like, none of us were like, "Why not being called that?" It was like, no, I was like, oh, I guess that's our name now. I guess this is what's happening. So, this girl, we now refer to as Sand. That was her name for the entire, for the entire school year within us. The teachers obviously didn't call us that, but that's what we refer to each other as. So whenever we needed a shop job, it was, "Hey God, I need some help. Can you bring some papers over here? We're running low on 11 by 17. Yo, I got you, dude. I got you. I'ma bring those papers down there." That's literally what it was. So he comes in, calls her Sand, and by the end of the day, everyone had a nickname. So he goes up to this other girl. He's like, "Your name is Salad now. You're Salad."
Don't be a salad. Be the best goddamn broccoli you could ever be.
You're a salad. Because you go up to those people like, "Yeah, you definitely look like a Chad." He would go up to you like, "You definitely look like a salad." "Oh, that's your name now. You're Salad. Deal with it." So after naming all these people, we had a whole shop. So we had a girl named Salad, another girl named Sand. We had a guy who was in our shop. He was a really cool guy who works on music, and he still does to this day. His name was known as Grim. And it wasn't like anything to do with like the Grim Reaper or Death, or like, oh, he's in a death metal band. Like, it sounds like somewhat similar. If you knew who these people were, you'd probably understand that, oh, maybe that's why they were called it. No, all our names were just given to us because, you know, everyone's nicknames sounded like their real names, but I promise you that had nothing to do with why their nicknames were their names. So Grim was Grim. We had Grim, Salad, Sand, and then we had my two friends. There were more kids in our class, but we didn't give nicknames to everybody, you know, or I probably can't remember everybody's nickname. I can only remember these ones anyway. So God comes up to my friend and bestows his glorious wisdom on him. You know, he goes up to him like, "Hello, my child. My name is Dirty Egg." What? I have a friend with me in shop, and he went with me to the same middle school. And we went to the same high school, and we were in the same shop, luckily. So, me and him did everything in the shop together. So, long story short, he was on a job off where I was. 'Cause I had to do printing, he had to do, like, stitching or whatever, with embroidery on clothes, and he had to go down to the other end of the shop. So God comes up to him and he's like, you don't have a nickname yet, do you? And he's like, I don't think so. He goes, we need to get you one. You know what? He's just a dirty egg, man. And he's like, what? He's like, you know what? That's your name now. You're Dirty Egg. His name was a lot longer. Like, his name was super long. Like, his name was Dirty, Rotten, Stupid, Worthless Egg. But obviously, we weren't gonna call him that because teachers would get angry. And that is a long name, so we just called him Dirty Egg. That was his name, Dirty Egg. Hence the video, hence that thumbnail with me screaming at the egg. Yeah, so his name was Stupid Egg, or Dirty Egg. That was literally his name for the rest of the year. Or we just called him Egg, you know, but Egg was my best friend, and I loved Egg, you know, Egg was my friend, you know, and we just constantly would just joke around. Now you're all wondering, what was my name? What was my name in this? Like, yo, man, I can only imagine the Apocalypticnick would get a cool ass name. I mean, my name is weird as hell, but you know what? It's cool as shit. I mean, like, and the funniest thing about my name, too, out of everyone's name, everyone's just a name in high school. Like, nobody referred to them out of high school like this. My name stuck with me inside and outside high school. And a lot of the new freshmen that were coming in, because it was our job to train freshmen. So, long story short, I get a nickname in sophomore year, and this name stuck with me. So I'll talk a little bit about my junior year in a minute. God comes up to me, and God says to me, yo, Yig, what is up, my dude? I'm looking at him, I'm like, what? He's like, Yig, your name's Yig, man, you're the Yiggitiest. And I'm like, I'm Yig? And he's like, you're Yig, man, you are Yig. And I just assumed it was a Family Guy reference of Quagmire. Giggity, 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 giggity. That's really what I thought it was. I didn't think it was anything else more than that. And I was called Yig. My name was Yig now. And the weirdest thing about it was everyone called me that. Like, after I left that school, or after I was going to that school, like, junior year hits up. And I had these freshmen, and they go, all right, what's his name? And I was like, oh, my name's Nit. And he goes, no names. We don't do that here. His name is Yig. He's Yig. And I'm like, yeah, my name's Yig. So, like, that's what everyone called me as. So near the end of graduation of this year, kid comes up and he's like, hey man, I mean to ask you. I'm like, yeah, what's up, dude? He's like, what's your real name? Well, shit. No one knew what my real name was. A lot of the freshmen come up and they're just like, this guy is Yig, but I don't know his real name. And I'm like, but we have yearbooks. Why? No. So after I left high school and graduated, and I go up, and a lot of people know me in my town, because my town is a small town. It's not a big town where I live in. So everyone, when I walk on the street, I'll have some people drive by going, Yig! Like, even adults know me as Yig. So, I was known as Yig, and I still am known as Yig. People still talk to me now and go, hey Yig, what's it going, man? So God bestowed me of a name. So out of everyone's name in high school, God's name that he gave me was Yig. And Yig has been sticking with me even today. So that is something insane. We actually had a substitute teacher. She came in one day and she was like, okay, what's everyone's name? And then like God comes like, hold on, let me chime in here. Hold up, peasants. I got this. He's like, excuse me, ma'am. I'm just gonna enlighten you. I'm God. Just to clear that up right now. I'm God. And that is egg, yig, salad, sand, and you will refer to them as such. Now I'm just thinking immediately like, oh crap is going down, because our teachers here were a bit of they were aggressive. Oh man, you think you've seen angry teachers? You ain't been to my school, I tell you right now. So she was just looking at him like, okay then. You know, like, immediately just chill about it, and I was like, okay, well, I guess that's happening now. Okay, awesome! Hey, that's what we're being called now. So, and that's what we were. She was the coolest substitute teacher we ever had, and one of the only teachers to ever call us by our nicknames. So we were like, this is awesome. So, this whole video is just a mesh of stories that I'm gonna have to somehow stitch together in editing. It might be bad. It might look a little bad, but hopefully you find this content funny. I just been thinking about this for the longest time about egg and Yig. And like I said, I really am still called Yig in my hometown. A lot of people know me as Yig. I don't know why, but I actually was like, you know what, I'm gonna make a video on this, and it would be really interesting to tell everyone. So thank you guys so much for watching. I can't wait to see you guys in my next video, and thank you for the love and support. I love every single one of you guys. You guys are the best, and you guys make me so happy. So I'm gonna say thank you guys so much, and now my chest hurts from slapping myself, so I'm gonna just end this video here. So thank you guys for watching, and I can't wait to see you all in the next video. Alright, see you guys.
I've been waiting for the world to spin my way. I've been waiting for a glance at the sun. And I've been waiting for the world to spin my way. I've been waiting for a chance, and I think it's finally come. 'Cause after all, I don't care what they do, and I don't care what they know, and I don't care what they say about me now. 'Cause no one can touch me now. I'm just flying by. Yeah, I'm just flying by.